Посредбата со Пендаровски, Макрон утврди било каква алтернатива во замена за полноправно членство со Европската Унија. Но сепак бара време. Дали Македонија повторно ќе извиси за датум во мај?
I think that the message that France is sending is not only and maybe not mostly for Macedonian and Albanian. The message is for our European colleagues inside, because the same countries that are very keen to open, to welcome everybody, and even Georgia's, even people are talking about that, that the same countries sometimes who are against having a real budget, against facilitating the decision-making process in Europe. And it's clear that our main task during these 5 years of our majority government in France is to reinforce Europe, to enhance Europe. And of course, we are all for enlargement, especially in the Balkan, because Balkan is in Europe. And I think that the message that we sent is, okay, we cannot invite you in something which is not working. We cannot invite you in a breaking train. Okay, we shall repair our train. We shall repair our car, and then we will invite you. And of course, this decision wouldn't have changed a lot of things. It's a symbolic decision, and that's the reason why I think that this symbolic decision is more to address the difficulty we have inside the European Union today than against the little problem which are still in place in Macedonia, in North Macedonia and Albania.
Зошто проширувањето е толку непопуларно во Франција?
Well, I don't think the enlargement is so unpopular in France. What is unpopular in France, it is the fact that sometimes people are seeing Europe they think that Europe is only an economic zone. There is no value, there is no reconciliation process, and so on. And what we are trying to do is to help Europe to come back to this value, and not only to be an economic zone or a free circulation zone. Because if we do that, without this balance between reinforcement of our strong and deep Europe, and if we are not balanced with enlargement, it will be even problematic for the country who will join us, because you will not. For me, for example, one of the problem of North Macedonia, of Balkan today, is to become an attractivity pole and not an exodus pole. Okay, and now if you are integrating too quick in Europe, you will have this effect, because everybody will use the opportunity to go to Germany, and we will create the same unbalancement that we have in France or in Germany between some rural zone and industrial zone. We'll have that at the scale of Europe. We'll have an empty Europe and a gray Europe, and I don't want that. I think that I am encouraging my young colleagues to go and to invest and to live in Macedonia. We have French young people in Macedonia, and they are very happy and they are fighting. And I think that that's what is important in Europe.
Ако земјите од Западен Балкан повторно останат во чекалницата на Европската Унија, дали ќе останат своевиден резерват со утешна опција за формирање на мал Шенген?
For me, what is important in Balkan now, in parallel to the integration process, okay, is to make a vision for Balkan, and I will surprise you. For me, this vision for Balkan is the responsibility not of 3 countries, not of 6 countries, but of 11 countries. It means including Croatia, including Romania, including Bulgaria, including Greece. Okay, there are things there. There are environmental questions. There are with Danube, for example, with the hydroelectricity. There are social things. There are cultural characteristics, which mean that this region has, as I said, not taking under account only the European community borders. This region has to have a clear reflection, integration, vision, common vision of their future, not only for the six Balkan West, but also for the Balkans.